Hello, I'm Jose Picardo. I am a languages teacher and I also write a blog called Box of Tricks. These are my top 5 tips for creating resources for the interactive whiteboard. Tip 1. Play with colors. Each interactive whiteboard has a color palette. The palette allows you to change the color of the tools in the toolbar. Make the most of shapes and fonts in the same color. I'm going to use the Shape tool to make a green box. I'm going to add a lid to my box using the Line tool. Drag the lines to where I want them. And then I'll group the whole lot together. So now my 3 independent drawings behave as one. And I'll also lock it in place to stop it moving around when you don't want it to. It's time to get things to put in my box. In this example, I'm going to use some Spanish words. Once you've chosen your favorite font, you need to make sure you choose for the writing the same color you chose for the box. When in text mode, simply keep clicking on the screen where you want your text to go. Now we can put all our words inside the magic box. In the lesson, this is what your pupils will see. Simply click and drag the words out of the box for quick-fire starter activities. Why not use questions instead for a test? To them, the questions will appear to come out at random. Another thing you can do is to use the same color as the background to hide text. Take the pen tool and choose the same color as the background, in this case white. Then draw white lines across the words, in effect hiding them from view. You can then use the eraser tool to show small sections of text at a time. Your pupils can then play at guessing what the word is. Tip 2. Play with layers. The interactive whiteboard remembers the order in which you added things to the screen. Everything you add is on a different layer. I'll demonstrate this point drawing different shapes. Although you can't see it, each of the shapes is on a different layer. The red circle came first, so it went right to the back. You can change the order of the layers at any time by clicking the right hand side corner. You can send the shapes to the front or to the back. Knowing how layers work allows you to create interesting exercises. Here's an exercise I prepared earlier. Put all the words and shapes on this page so I can drag them to another page in the right order. First, this box. Then the wrong answers. And then the big green rectangle. Finally, we drag across the correct answers. Arrange everything on the new page however you like, and you're ready to go. So then, which of these words are nouns? Pink isn't. A turtle is. All that's happening is that we put the wrong answers on that page before we put the green box. The right answers were last on the page, so they go on top of the box. In this other example, you can see the white boxes now, but as soon as I change the background color to white, this happens. All I did was to arrange the white boxes on the words in the correct order using the send to front and send to back options. In this way, only the correct answers show. Tip 3. Add images. By far the simplest way to add images is to drag them across to the screen from your gallery. You can move the picture around and do some basic editing. You can drag the corner and change the size. You can flip the picture over. Or you can use the infinite cloner tool to make as many copies as you need. If the picture you want isn't in the gallery, simply insert the picture direct from a folder in your computer. Something I find very useful is to link pictures to web pages. Type in the web address and then decide whether you want the web page to open by clicking on the picture or by clicking on a small icon in the corner. Here's the icon, so when you click on it, a web browser screen opens up. Later on, I'll show you how to add sound to a picture. You can also set different levels of transparency for different pictures. You can use this to slowly reveal hidden detail. I am simply changing the levels of transparency on two pictures sitting on top of each other. Tip 4. Add sound. Once you've chosen some pictures from your gallery, click on the top right of the picture and then on to Add Sound to choose some sound from your folders in your computer. Like with links, you can choose to play the sound by clicking on the picture itself or on a small icon in the corner. Bicicleta. Coche. Autobús. You can also add sound to text. I'm going to do exactly the same as I did with the picture, but this time I'm going to choose to play the sound when clicking on the word itself. Bicicleta. Tip 5. Add video. This version of interactive whiteboard software only allows me to insert Flash video. Flash video, or FLV, is a file format used by YouTube, TeacherTube, and many other video sharing websites on the internet. In this example, I'm inserting a video I downloaded from YouTube earlier. The video appears with its own controls, so you can play and pause when you like. Using this method is great if, for example, YouTube is banned in your school. So, to recap, these are my top 5 tips for creating resources for the interactive whiteboard. Thank you for watching.